Exploring tech evolution and why public
Yeah, I
speaking
know Joe
makes us
Rogan a
better
lot. He talks a lot of
communicators.
science stuff a lot, and Joe Rogan, his theory is like the last generation of humans be all 100% human, right? He believes like next generation, like neural links, integrated technology, robotic arms, data processing, right? And then if that happens, like, are we still humans though, right?
Say it again.
So if we do get integrated all this tech, like you have Neuralink, robotic arms, all this stuff happening, right? Are we like, are we still human? Or are we just robotics, a combination? Like, and like, are we basically like the last generation of like 100% biological humans before we like transform to quote unquote the Borg or something like that,
I would continue that being humans evolving and creating intelligence in the first place. I have one slide in my talks, and those people who are going to go and they will see in one of my talks, I use it. The first, I'm simplified the evolution of intelligence, but I said, okay, here is the timeline, the time goes, and then the intelligence improves. So the first thing when the ancient human-like creatures met, what was the first ways for them to exchange any kind of basic intelligence? Gestures. They were like, oh, okay. The next, okay, drawings on the cave walls. Okay, we draw something. The next is speaking, then writing, then printing, then libraries, then internet, artificial intelligence. It's kind of and when that is clearly seen by the society, to be afraid that AI is an alien thing and will. Same perspective, if we have a currently society where we don't have chips, let's say most of us don't have chips, but maybe we'll have society that has chips, but also we had the society without cars. So we also place this technology around us. Yes, there is a proximity like TV, but also there was a proximity towards the desktop computer, but that proximity got smaller with the handheld devices and with the touch screen, and the same with the chips. So we evolve by minimizing the distance between us and technology. And then later, if we have technology not only on us, but in us, it's still a combination of these two parts where the human brain manifests and represents the human intelligence, let's say the biological intelligence. And then we have the digital intelligence, which is either in a close proximity or it's connected directly to it. And then I don't see a big dilemma there. It's we become different.
So next, talk about the importance of like background, what the field is, the importance of them doing the best at a minimum, becoming an average public speaker. What's the talk about why it's important for people, regardless of what they do, their age, their background, to at a minimum become an average public speaker?
I'm just not getting the first part. Sorry.
So regardless of what your age is, right?
Yes.
How old you are, what your background is, you're a scientist, football player, et cetera, the points of becoming an average, at the minimum, an average public speaker.
To become an average public speaker, but what?
But why should they become an average public speaker at a minimum?
Okay, understood.
Like most people are scared of it or whatever,
Yes.
like why should like train yourself at a minimum, not become great or the greatest public speaker, like don't become Barack Obama, but like be able to get in front of people and give an average talk.
Yes, I wasn't good at the public speaking myself. I was an introvert, as I said, and I went through the journey of pushing myself through the new experiences. And everybody, or most of the people, have their own wisdom, their own stories. And I think we as a society, we have evolved sitting around the bonfire and telling stories. And everybody has their own. We cannot tell which story will be more important or less important, better or worse. And that's another thing which I have shifted in my vocabulary. Most of the people, when they label certain things, which is quite common, or bad, I stopped using these two words. And especially when I speak with kids or younger generations, I use different. I said, it's appropriate or inappropriate. It's a good fit or bad fit. In the same way, I think everyone who has their own experience, that experience and that story, if that story is told, can be very well helping and resonant. I think somebody else's life will do somebody else. So That's another way how our intelligence manifests itself. So if people have lived all their lives, but they have never told anyone except their maybe partner or their family, well, that's gone. Is very foundational for us.
And you give them like 4 TEDx talks, right?
Yes.
So I think everyone knows what TEDx talk is, right? They know the advantage of it, but what did you personally get out of it, right? Does a TEDx speaker get something out of it? Like it's like, I don't know, increasing revenue, more brand awareness. Like what do you, of course you give a TEDx talk to like give people your knowledge and make the world a better place, but what do you personally get out of it? Is it worth the time and effort? Because I'm sure it's not easy to apply and the whole process can be easy, I'm sure. So what did you get out of it?
The best thing that everyone can get out of going through the TEDx experience is they have very high quality standards for preparing you to communicate. That training itself is worth it. And no matter what happens later with your talk, whether people watch it 1,000 times or 10,000 times or 100,000 times, you have become a much better communicator. And that's inbuilt into the TEDx quality standards. And that's what I got out of it. Because even if you know your material very well, that doesn't mean you're a great communicator.